Hello and welcome to League of Legends Final Guide. In this guide we're gonna talk about things we learned in past videos, such as basics, farming, champion roles, items, buffs, wards and other. Plus some tips that can improve your skills in game. So let's get started. League of Legends is massive online multiplayer battle arena, and the most important thing is that it's completely free for everyone. The goal is to destroy enemy nexus which lies in enemy base. You can't attack enemy nexus unless you destroyed one of 3 enemy inhibitors and 2 towers which lies in front of nexus. Inhibitors can't be destroyed unless you destroyed all towers on the lane, and by destroying enemy inhibitors you gain powerful minions on that lane. The map have 3 lanes, top lane, bottom lane, middle lane, and you have jungle for jungler champions, which contains 6 different monsters. Champions that usually go on top lane are tanky or good in solo plays. On middle lane goes high damage champions, and bottom lane contains support and attack damage carrier. In jungle goes champions with high mobility, usually assassins or some high crowd control champions. We learned that farm is a very important part of the game. Farming means getting gold from minions you killed, and you have to focus on enemy minions' health, so you can kill it and get your gold for buying items, which empowers you. There is all kind of items, but we can split it in 4 main categories: defense, attack, magic and miscellaneous items. For tanky players that go top, you'll need flash and teleport, and some items like Sunfire Cape, which gives you 45 armor, 450 health, and passive that deals 25 plus your level magic damage to neighboring enemies. Tormail, which gives you 100 armor and returns 30% of damage taken to attacker. Wargmore's armor, which gives you 800 health and restores 1% or free if you're out of combat of maximum health every 5 seconds. Frozen Heart, which gives you 100 armor, 20 cooldown reduction, 400 mana, and reduce enemy attack speed by 15%. Randuin's Omen, which gives you 70 armor, 500 health, and reduce attack speed by 15%, and have active which slows enemy movement speed. Spirit Visage, which gives you 10 cooldown reduction, 400 health, 55 magic resist, 100% base health regeneration, and increase all kinds of heals by 20%. Punchy Wheel, which gives you 450 health, 55 magic resist, 100% base health regeneration, and grants spell shield that blocks enemy ability. Frozen Mallet, which gives you 30 attack damage, 700 health, and passive that slows enemy when you hit them. Middle lane champions are usually strong ability powered champions, so you need flash and ignite. Activating ignite on enemy champions deals true damage and vision of him for few seconds. Items should be strong ability power, like Rebadon's Death Cap, which gives you 120 ability power and increase 35% of your ability power. Void Staff, which gives you 80 ability power and unique passive that ignores 35% of target magic resist. Zonia, which gives you 100 ability power, 50 armor, and unique passive that puts you in stats for 2.5 seconds, redeeming yourself untargetable and unwoundable for that duration. Also, you're unable to move, attack, cast spells, or use items during this time. Luden's Echo, which gives you 100 ability power, 10% movement speed, and grants charges that increase your ability power damage. For attack damage carrier, you need flash and heal. Items must provide you stronger basics attacks, critical strikes, and attack speed, like Static Shiv, which gives you 14 attack speed, 20% of critical chance, 6 movement speed, and bonus damage on your attacks. Phantom Dancer, which gives you 50 attack speed, 35 critical strike chance, 5% movement speed, and your champions can move through units. Bloodthirster, which gives you 18 attack damage, 20% of lifesteal, and when you have full health, you gain armor. Infinity Edge, which gives you 18 attack damage, 20% critical strike, and your critical strike deals 250 damage instead of 200. Last Whisper, which gives you 14 attack damage, and unique passive, physical damage ignores 35% of target's armor. So as I said, support must provide help for entire team, especially to your attack damage carrier. So you'll need Exhaust that slows target and reduce his damage, and Flash. Your first item must be very helpful, so you can choose between Relic Shield, which gives you 75 health and heal nearest ally when you kill minion. Ancient Coin, which gives you 25% base mana regeneration and passive that grants you 3 gold and 5 health when you near a minion's death. Spell Thief's Edge, which gives you 5 ability power, 2 gold per 10 seconds, 25% base mana regeneration and passive. When you attack enemy, you get extra gold. After some time, fully upgrade your support item. Relic Shield will transform into Face of the Mountain, which gives you 500 health, 100% base health regeneration, and +1 passive, which grants shield to target ally. Ancient Coin will transform in Talisman of Ascension, which gives you 10% cooldown reduction, 100% base health regeneration, 100% base mana regeneration, 20 movement speed, 2 gold per 10 seconds, same passive but one more active passive that grants neighboring allies plus 40% movement speed for 3 seconds. Spell Thief will transform into Frost Queen, which gives you 10% cooldown reduction, 50 ability power, 2 gold per 10 seconds, and 50% base health regeneration. An active passive that slows targeted enemies. Of course, you have to buy Sighing Stone, which gives you 150 health and 3 wards. Righteous Glory, which gives you 500 health, 100% health regeneration, and 300 mana. Passive that restores 150 health and 200 mana over 8 seconds on leveling up. An active passive that grants 60 movement speed to your neighboring allies. Mikhail's Crucible, which gives you 10% cooldown reduction, 14 magic resistance, and 100% base mana regeneration. Passive that restores 2% of missing mana every 5 seconds, and active passive that removes all crown control effects on allied champion and heals him for 150 plus 10% of target's maximum health. Locket of the Iron Solari, which gives you 10% cooldown reduction, 400 health, 20 magic resistance. Passive, neighboring allied minions and champions grant 20 magic resistance and 75 base health regeneration. And active that shield yourself and neighboring allied champions for 5 seconds. Remember that support is key to victory. Don't forget to grant vision on the map with wards, and help your team as much as you can. So last but very important role is jungle. Jungler's purpose is to help other lanes by ganking enemies and helping to destroy towers. For jungling, you must have smite to deal instant damage to monsters in jungle. Your build depends on what champion you play, but you have to buy Hunter's Machete, which deals 30 bonus damage on monsters, and it can be upgraded in Poacher's Knife. Poacher's Knife upgrades your smite into Scavenging Smite. If Scavenging Smite is used on a large monster in enemy jungle, the recharge timer is halved. Upon killing affected monster, you gain 20 bonus gold and 175 bonus movement speed that decays for 2 seconds. So Butcher's Knife is basically hit and run item. So your second choice is Ranger's Trailblazer. Upgrade Smite to Blasting Smite. Blasting Smite deals 50% splash damage to all surrounding minions and monsters, and stun all damaged units for 1.5 seconds. If cast on a monster, you will also restore 15% of your missing health and mana. Third choice is Scamashing Saber. Upgrade Smite to Challenging Smite. Challenging Smite can be casted on enemy champions, scythe icon revealing them for 4 seconds, reducing their damage against you by 20% and make them take 54 plus 6 times level 2 damage over 3 seconds from your basic attacks for the duration. Fourth choice is Stalker's Blade. Upgrade Smite to Chilling Smite. Chilling Smite can be cast on enemy champions, dealing 20 plus 8 times level 2 damage and stealing 20% of movement speed for 2 seconds. After that, join your jungler item with one of 4 enchantments. First one, called Cinderhulk, is great for tanks and gives you 300 health and 25% bonus health, with passive that deals 15 plus 0.6 times level magic damage per second to neighboring enemies. Second one is Devourer, which gives you 15% attack speed and passive that gives you plus 30 on hit magic damage plus 1 for every large monster you kill. Third one is Warrior. It gives you 40 attack damage, 10% cooldown reduction and 10 armor penetration. Last one is Runglaive. It gives you 15 ability power, 200 mana, 10% cooldown reduction and passive. After using an ability, your next basic attack is converted to magic damage and deals bonus damage. So that's it for items. Just play smart and buy right ones. So let's move on monsters buffs. On the map you have Dragon, which gives you 5 stacks, and by every kill of him, you and your team get strong passives. First one gives you plus 6% attack damage and ability power. Second one plus 15% damage to towers and buildings. Third one plus 5 movement speed. Fourth one plus 15% damage to minions and monsters. And last one doubles all previous bonuses and your attacks burn for 152 damage over 5 seconds. This stack only lasts 3 minutes. Second monster is Baron Nashor. Baron Nashor is the most powerful neutral monster on Summoner's Rift in League of Legends. So, killing a Baron Nashor gives the Hand of Baron buff to all living champions in the team, which lasts 3 minutes. Hand of Baron massively increases attack damage and ability power, and makes minions around you more powerful. Also, you have faster recall. Also, you got Rift Scapular, which gives you circle of vision and movement speed when you step on it. You have blue and red. Blue grants increased mana regeneration and cooldown reduction, when red gives your basic attack more damage. So now we're gonna talk about runes and masteries. Runes and masteries gives your champion more power at the start of the game. Every champion have different runes and masteries, so I suggest you look some builds for it on Mobafire. Mobafire is a great site to learn how to build your champion and what runes and masteries you can pick. To increase your in-game skills, I suggest you use MKLOL. Why? Because MK track your account in League of Legends and record every game you played, so you can watch what you done and what you could do in tricky situations. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed. See ya all on Summoner's Rift. Bye.